shot after my workout that I did because I forgot to film my intro this morning. So yes, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ashley. I would say good morning, but it is actually afternoon now. Yeah, so I have done a leg day today, which you will see in a second. I'm also going to pop in some details to do with my posing that I've done, some extra training that I've been doing, so I will mention that after my leg session, but I will just get straight into my workout video for you and I hope you enjoy. So legs are done, really good session again, really pushed hard. It was mainly quad focus, but there was a bit of hamstring work in there as well, and a bit of glute work. Yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. For me, I have some small issues with my knees, so I have to be really careful with things like the leg extension and the leg press. So in some of the videos it might look like I'm not fully doing the movement, but it's literally like I can't get my knees I can't bend my knees any further, like I can't get my quads any closer to my chest. So when I increase my weight, I then don't increase it again until I am really trying to obviously force isn't the right word, really trying to get my legs as close to my chest as physically possible for me. So once I've done that, then I will increase the weight if it's where my form is good. I won't just increase the weight just because I can do that weight. I will make sure that my form is obviously correct first before I increase it. So yeah, that's why on some of my videos my legs aren't fully extending or fully bending, if that makes sense. I don't want to obviously push, because some of the weight is quite heavy, I don't want to push myself too far and then end up injuring myself or causing any more issues with my knees, so that then I can't train properly later on. So that's why I'm being quite careful, and that's why I've got my knee sleeve thing on, although I feel like it's not tight enough. I feel like I need to get a smaller one but it's really tight. Like, it's not tight enough on my actual knee, but it's really tight like on my quad. So I feel like if I get the size smaller, it's gonna literally like cut off circulation, which I don't think it's supposed to do that. Well, no, it's not supposed to do that, but I don't feel like it's supporting my knee as much as it should. So I might need to look into that. But yeah, leg session done. Don't need to do any cardio today. I don't do cardio when I do legs. Again, I only do cardio 4 times a week, so I do it on my rest days and days where like I have upper. I don't do it on lower days, just to give my legs a bit of a rest. Legs. But yeah, go home now, eat my post-workout, and I think what I'll do is I will show you some. I did my posing in my last video. I mentioned that I was going to my posing session, so I might talk about that when I get back home and put in some clips from that. I also had my level 2 gym instructor practical assessment last weekend. Last weekend, yeah. So, and I passed that, thank God. I was stressing so much about that when I didn't need to stress about it at all, because it was absolutely fine. I think for me, I knew I'd learned everything. I'd learned the power pyramid, I'd learned all the lift list. I think it was just because you don't know what they're going to ask you to do. So even though I knew everything on the list, what muscle groups all the exercises were for, what exercises to do if they said a specific muscle group, but I panic. Is panic the right word? Maybe not fully panic. I get stressed easily and get quite anxious and nervous. So I was quite worried that I would be obviously stressing in the assessment. Obviously, I was quite nervous anyway, that when they asked a question, for example, like they asked me to do a fixed weight exercise for the deltoids, and I was absolutely fine on the day when they asked me it, but I think I was stressing because I thought that I would just forget everything when they obviously asked me to do a certain thing, because I don't know what muscle group they're going to ask. So yeah, and obviously if that piece of equipment is busy in the gym, then I have to then do another exercise for that muscle group. So I had to kind of learn all of it. I couldn't just learn like one exercise per muscle group and just do that. I kind of had to learn it all, just in case obviously that piece of equipment was busy, and on the day I got asked to use something for deltoids and the shoulder press was busy, so I would have to then do something else. Anyway, I'm just jabbering on. But yeah, passed it. So happy I passed it. I am about 60% of the way through now the level 3 personal trainer qualification that I'm doing. So I'm still waiting for some stuff to get marked, so it's probably a little bit higher than 60%, but that's just everything that's been marked. So once I've kind of done all the module stuff, I'm going to give myself about a month to learn all the stuff for the practical side, and then I'm going to get that booked in at FXD Fitness again in Nottingham. So yeah, something else to kind of stress about. Not that I've got enough to stress about already. Yeah. Anyway, right, I'm gonna head off home now, eat my post-workout cream of rice and saurine, and I will talk to you later. So back at home, just got my cream of rice. I'm quite cold, so I've put my hoodie on as well, but anyway. So I'm gonna put in some stuff to do with the posing that I went to do, and yeah, I think posing is really important. No matter how many years you've been competing for, how many times you've been on stage, I think posing it's one of those things where you have to keep, well, I have to keep doing it anyway, especially during prep when I'm checking in every other day, every day towards the end. I'm doing my posing literally all the time. Every check-in, every message is getting sent to my coach. So when I'm in off season and I eventually go back to checking in just once a week, I'm only doing that posing video for my coach once a week. So it's weird how quickly your body can forget how to get into certain poses. So continuously posing even throughout your off season is very important, and your posing can be that difference between placing and not placing, or coming first instead of second. So I think it's very important to keep practicing in off season, which is why I keep going to see Kayla. I'm going to show you part of my routine that we made. Love making the routine, as I mentioned in my last video, so I'll pop that in after here for you, just so you can get a little sneak peek of my routine for this year. But I think that's it for this video. I will wrap it up here, and my Instagram, I will pop it on screen somewhere for you. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to my channel if you want to continue watching my journey, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. Bye.